The best ones from that, and we'll go ahead and let those go now. Let me pause this. Welcome to the show, Donna.
I ain't do nothing. I don't know what's going on. All I know is my side of the story.
I like that one. I think we can use that a lot in a political show.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander.
That one too. We can all attest to that.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander.
We can all attest to that.
That's funny.
This one will be more for fun.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
And this
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down.
Hold it down. Welcome to the show.
That's dope.
We appreciate you.
Thank you for
giving us.
Thank you for being that.
Such amazing content.
So now, you gonna set it up.
Oh, okay. So
If you
back.
hold on.
Okay.
I gotta say this. If you got children listening, put them to bed.
Put them in bed. You got about 15 seconds. Count them down.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2,
1.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know the exact context. Well, I do. Unfortunately, when you type this into the search, you get a million videos. None of them are the actual full story. You just get the reaction to the story.
Yeah.
But I do know the story is there was a lady, I don't know if she was either missing or kidnapped.
Yeah, she was
20
missing.
years old.
Yeah, I think she was missing.
And I believe she was kind of pretty.
Okay.
And while the news story was running, the on-site reporter kind of had a few remarks to say, did not know that he was live on air.
Nice. And he was talking to the...
He was talking to the camera guy.
Okay.
And this is the result.
Oh, I don't care if she's 20. Hell, I'd fuck her. You can't say you wouldn't fuck her. Maybe that's what I'll do when they find her. I'll go and fuck her. Fuck her right in her pussy.
All right, well, we definitely apologize for that editing error in that story.
Yeah.
We are going to switch
you
gears
heard
now
that.
to the
Here's the
prospect
thing.
of peace talk.
Okay, I have to say this.
Her face
Yes.
was priceless.
Priceless. But here's a question. If it was an editing error...
All right, well, we definitely apologize.
Hold up. Let me hear. You can hear the end of this. After he says the part and they cut back, listen to, you can hear her go,
Okay.
Watch, ready?
All right.
Here you go.
Fuck her right in her pussy.
All right, well, we definitely apologize for that editing error.
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier to hear. It's a lot easier to hear it when you're actually looking at the video.
You gotta watch the video.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta watch the
classic.
video.
But
But here's my quick question. If it's an editing error, wouldn't you turn off the camera after the first curse word?
well, because you would think that.
He cursed 3 times. Listen to it.
I know.
He cursed 3 times. So he gave you 1 chance. Turn off the camera.
But at the
2
time,
chances.
what I'm thinking is maybe the background video was playing, but they didn't have it queued up to where it was live and the video was playing.
But if you're the
So
camera,
they probably had the live feed going on the screen, but in the studio they saw the video playing. That's the only thing I can think of.
it's inside baseball. Right
Yeah,
there.
like they were queuing, you know? So because of that, it became a national phenomenon. Not even national, it was worldwide.
Yeah, this thing was global.
This thing blew up so fast in 2014. It was like the biggest thing in 2014. K-Swiss was not aware of it because he's not a social media guy.
Yeah, I'm not the social media guy. I'm actually the guy who's in the trenches when it comes to all these politics and stuff. I'm that guy.
So I want to play a compilation of
That.
Fuck Her Right in the Pussy. And we'll be back.
So you have not purchased your costume yet. What are you going to be this year?
A prostitute.
Okay. This gentleman here has purchased his costume. What are you going to be this year, sir?
I really don't know what this is, but I've got something a whole lot scarier.
Let's see it.
Sure thing. Fuck her right in the pussy.
The 3 victims were part of a CXS group.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
It took crews longer than anticipated to find the crack in the 64-year-old pipeline. I'm standing here with Fred, who says he was greatly impacted by the gushing of oil. Can you tell us a little more of what you saw?
I sure can. I was sitting on my front porch, grabbed a beer, and fuck her right in the pussy.
Back.
Yeah, they decided years ago that Adelaide wouldn't make a very good capital on the basis that next to bloody nobody lives there.
It's like fuck her in the pussy.
Now, what was that? That was a rude lady. We'll delete that before we play the program. Yes, so Canberra was the one...
Part
party is still going on here. Now Brazil beat up Chile 3-2, but it was a nail-biter. It was a very, very close call. I want to bring in some of the fans. How nervous were you guys watching this game?
I was really nervous. Fuck her right in the pussy.
Okay, we just disregard that. Altogether, you can tell things are getting a little bit wild here. Let's go on over to this band. Now,
you're on, go.
Yeah, Steve, you know that feeling when you've been at a really, really good party, had a great time, but there was something missing. The only thing missing is... Fuck around the pussy!
As soon as you go live, I'm going to say fuck her right in the pussy.
Better not, you fucking asshole.
Whatever you're going to see. Fuck her right in the pussy.
Officials say that the U.S. could have similar problems with its power grid if solar winds strike major...
Fuck her right in the pussy.
We apologize for that. We're having some technical difficulties with...
Just off the coast here, about 60 miles. That was after a lot of wind and a lot of water.
From Arctic Monkeys.
Arctic Monkeys, best band in the world. Look around the pussy.
What about...
Is live in Rancho Palos Verdes stores tonight. She's got more on the search efforts. NB.
Yeah, excuse me, Rick and Jerry.
There are so many of them, we can't keep track of them all. They are all here tonight. Oh my goodness. They were looking for...
We'll take Cowboys tent. They don't have to abide by the rules because they are on the ground.
Den Weltmeistertitel wieder zurücknehmen.
So hoch zu gewinnen gegen Brasilien, das ist ja ein Schock für dieses Land. Kann man sich da überhaupt richtig freuen?
Ja, wir freuen uns total, riesig. Aber es war...
And Steve, are there any late changes tonight?
Fuck it right in the pussy.
It's all clear, Tim, at the moment. No change to either side. Thurlow will be the...
To AT&T Park. Tonight what they're going to do is just take a look, see how many people are actually using the Clear program, and they're also going to check to see how well it operates.
Forming what looked almost like a guard of honour as they were carried past. We saw a number of emergency workers... We saw a number of emergency workers in tears, and we also saw...
It's great for democracy, it's great for politics, it's great for civic engagement.
I mean, you're talking in very, very positive terms, and when you feel the atmosphere here, you would absolutely understand why. Is it, therefore, not very helpful for Jim...
all year round, and they're happy to be second, even though they would have liked a first place win.
Murder in the pussy!
For you. We're now reporting live from Harlem. I'm Marvin Scott, Pix 11 News.
All right, thanks. Today, the governor interceded and asked them to come into New London. Right now...
The station in such a short period of time. It's unbelievable.
Well, of course, the CEO...
I already won. Fuck her right in the pussy!
Ain't it?
We didn't throw that guy out.
Hey, you should have brought up one of the things that...
Well, Jessica, I am at Aaron's favorite skate park, Craig Ranch Skate Park, and all these people know who Aaron, nicknamed Wheels, is. Fuck around in the pussy. He is, and obviously,
I'm guessing and told to get out of your house.
The air.
Death every few months this year. Oni died.
$1.07 trillion.
This slice of its sidewalk, and the man who put it there hopes it never will.
I'm savoring it.
That ain't even gonna put a dent in that $1 trillion.
De warmte, dat we het toch volgehouden hebben. En ja, dat is ontzettend leuk.
Guess what's gonna happen to some of those people that their money really got that from? Eventually they're gonna make it across the border.
The crowd is huge. I talked to the director. You know, when you're live, you never know what's going to happen, right?
I also learned today there will be people here from 44 states.
Okay, so I think you guys get the gist. There's still like another 6 minutes in this compilation video.
That is amazing.
That thing went worldwide. That's what I like the most about it, is it went worldwide.
Yeah,
it wasn't just some American shit.
Yeah, usually something like
Joe, we know the first video was a hoax, but it blew up.
Yeah.
All these other ones aren't hoaxes.
Yeah. No, these are just random people catching a trend. And that's what happened. But the fact that it was a hoax?
Yeah.
See, I didn't catch that.
Yeah. But basically, the guy.
Because now that makes
with
sense.
technology, it's real easy because if we get a green screen, we can make it look like we're a news broadcast.
And see, that's the thing. And it makes sense now because, like I said, if professional news people, if you noticed every single one of those feeds, when somebody said something, they cut it quick.
Yeah.
It was done. So there's not even a chance that this guy would be able to get off 3 F-bombs.
No, the first one, not the first one with the old guy. The first one with the old guy was a hoax. The original Fox News broadcast, where it was a local Fox affiliate, that was real.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is why lifeguards up and down.
I hope the program director got fired because that's exactly what happened. The program director was asleep at the switch because it is Fox. I'm just saying, it is Fox.
Now they're showing all the call-ins.
Really? People were just calling in.
You know how people
it?
call in local news stories?
No, that'd be so just anonymous. Just
you know how they're sitting there talking
in.
about local issues and the guy calls in. Kind of like the CNBC.
Yeah.
Is it a CNBC?
Yeah, CNBC. They do that. They're like, hey, let's go to the phones. Like, no, let's not. Let's not go to the phones. Let's not go to the phones at all. But I don't know, man. It's another. I don't know. I'm surprised that went viral like that.
Oh yeah.
It just shows once again information catching a little bit too quickly, and people just ran with it. It happened, and everybody ran with it. I'm actually shocked that made it that far. How long was that total video?
It's 10 minutes
of just 10 minutes of like 10 minutes of literally like 5 to 10 second clips.
Yeah, of people saying "fuck it right in the pussy."
Yeah, just that lets you know how long that just goes on. I don't know, man. You shocked me with that one, bro.
Yeah, it was.
I can't even imagine what the soundbite would be that you take from that.
Well, it's
he says
I'm gonna take the,
he says sarcastically.
I'm gonna well played. Well played.
I'm just saying, man. It wasn't too hard to figure out the soundbite that was gonna come from that. If we had a contest, we'd be shelling money out. By the way, we talked about it earlier, and if anybody out there who's listening, I found out about actually getting into the press briefing rooms, which would be dope for our podcast. I think that would be awesome for us to be able to actually be there, to actually ask Sean Spicer, how long he's got, to be able to ask, Kellyanne Conway or some of these people questions, because I found out all you have to do is actually just go through a background check. I don't know if that's a new policy or something like that, but as far as being in the press room and being at all the White House press briefings, all you have to do is go through a background check, and that's it. They're like, here you go.
Here's the tag.
I'm kind of understanding now why Trump has a problem with the media, because if anybody can get a pass, it's like, hey, look, you can come in and say whatever you feel like saying. It makes perfect sense to me. I get the problems that's going on. I get why he's doing what he's doing to a certain degree. But let's not let the sleep deprivation thing go by the wayside. Somebody get this man an Ambien or something. Something's got to put him to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, but I get the feeling he'll find a way. He'll find a way. Twitler. He's got it.
Yeah, Joe, I didn't know if you heard Kyle coined the term Twitler.
He's Twitler.
Hashtag Twitler.
Twitler. That's what he is now. And
believe me.
He's just sad bad guy. You know what's funny, man, is every time
everybody making fun of Trump. Depressing.
No, if you that was a good one. I like that one. If you put any of his recent speeches up next to Obama, if you watch them talk about, if you can find clips of Obama and Trump talking about the same thing, you can tell he's never been in politics before. I don't know how it is that everybody can still defend a man when they're watching him learn about government. Like, he's learning about government. Like, I feel like every day he goes back to the White House, they're playing one of those Schoolhouse Rock tapes. No, he doesn't. He knows about Andrew Jackson. He's been talking about Andrew Jackson for the longest time.
He just learned about Andrew Jackson. That's why.
Yeah, and the thing is Andrew Jackson was like one of the biggest. Andrew Jackson owned 150 slaves.
Yeah.